Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I hope you're having a good day. I wanted to say that Saint-Germain was saying that it is the most important eclipse of the 21st century. This full moon is very important, and so the whole thing about this reality came about, the shadow matrix, with a question from creator beings that said that with the question, what would happen if we forgot who we were? So that's when the isolation, the loneliness, the solitude, the sense of abandonment came from. For little babies are completely connected in light body, but in the first few years they start to feel this sense of connection even in their loving environment. So it is important to understand we came here to play games, to play this game, but in this game humanity is being played out by beings that saw the naivety of humanity, hypnotized them, and so led them into the belief of death, into the belief of old age. For those doesn't need to happen as we awaken this God power within us of materialism. For all beliefs are being reinforced to whatever we believe. The universe will show us that we're right to believe whatever we want to believe. So it is. We want to disengage with this eclipse will assist us in shifting a lot of things, and because what we feel we make real. So just the only soul contract we need is to become one with the source in full consciousness, to unify our soul, that our soul and our God self become one and fused and eternally connected. This is the ultimate destiny, for we are the I am race, and so. So because everything is a holographic reality that we live in, nothing is real here except you, except consciousness. It's all a game that's being played out. And so focus on the feeling of happiness. Thoughts create. So if you are shown pain and suffering, then it will create in your mind and unconsciously more pain and suffering. If you focus on joy and happiness, you will create more of that, and reality will shift as we learn to stay focused on joy and happiness. For some people believe that the ego is God, or that the soul and the ego is the same thing. For the soul is a lot closer to God than the ego, and so. For the soul is an eternal being created in the image of God that's fragmented itself in many realities, and we want to become one. I reintegrate all of our soul, our higher soul. Listen to your heart, listen to your soul. And some people believe in ascended masters, but they don't believe in God. Some people believe in God, but they don't believe in eternal life. There is all kinds of beliefs that are being played. Some people believe that their beliefs is the truth. For we do not know all that much, except that the love of God, that is the reality and the truth of this eternal unfoldment of this game of creation. Some people believe that they're very arrogant in their ignorance. The best example is atheism. I'm not criticizing, for we believe what we believe, but to affirm that there is no creator, it's just... and until you realize it, it makes sense. But once you realize that all of it this is just God in the universe, and the process of study and evolution of the fragment of the little self, then you realize that this is the most essential reality, the eternal life, the connection to the source, to God. The past is potentiality. The present is generosity. I have very little memory on my phone, so I'm just rushing through the process, and the future is listen to the inner voice, listening to the heart, listening to the kindness, the goodness, the tuning into the light frequency, to call on this frequency of light. What we're working on now is luck, the miracle, the magic. To allow magic is just a higher understanding of the cosmic law, and the future, what will come as the result of focusing on the miracle and the unexpected and the magic, is the solution. The solution will not be created by the third-dimensional ego mind. For consciousness is capable to shift any and all things, and it's just a matter of beliefs and desires. For there's this mass control of the mind by external forces, but those beings they're more intelligent than humans, and that's why they're from a higher plane, so they can. But they're not very creative because they're disconnected from source. So as we awaken, they feel terrified to be exposed. They work in the shadows, and as human beings are very creative. So use your creativity and connect to the love that is. And so for the only tools they have is fear, so eliminate the fear and the ignorance, and then all things, because we're awakening to that truth, and so they no longer have power over us once we realize of that. and trust the general plan for evolution of humanity. For we cannot, we need to help others to exit the matrix, but we cannot change them. We can only guide them when they're ready. We need to learn to love, respect, and trust ourselves now. This is the dynamic of expansion. And for it's okay to offer constructive criticism, yet to know that everybody's choosing what they're choosing, to learn something, to experience something. And so for all is perfect, because we are the children of an infinite creator that's infinitely perfect. God is infinitely perfect. And so we've always been and always will be perfect. Yet there is this paradox of evolution where we forget who we are, and we are allowed to play out an illusion within the frame of time. But we can just as we let go of that, we connect to this immortal, eternal self that is our true selves. For all beliefs that there is all those beliefs that come from this shadow matrix that led us to believe that we are imperfect, and so we believe that, we make it real. We're just humble children of God, but yet we have to recognize both the need to improve ourselves and the fact that we're already perfect. It's like a paradox. And so, well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I thank you for your donations. If you want a private session, you can send me an email. Just focus on your feeling of joy and happiness, on the light. You'll see that, or call on your creator. He will remove all the shadows, all those. You did not create them. You just pushed upon the collective of humanity, and sometimes we pick it up. So it's just, but do not give power to all the darkness. Just stay in the light. The darkness will run away. The highest wisdom is here and now. It is all happening here and now. Always have been, always will be. For God lives in the now. Is the great I am. Remember, I am. What we need to understand is the wind of change. Everything has changed, has shifted, and it's not manifested yet, but it's all already there. It's in ebullition, and so just because we can free ourselves, we cannot change others, so some people will keep on all the programs, but disengage from the pain and suffering of the world, and be compassionate, but free yourself first. What we need to do is the crossroads. For some people, we'll cross our path, and then we also have some time to make choices, to find a new way of going about it. Every day we need to recondition to be prepared to be open to new truths, new level of truth. And the outcome is still in between world. It's traversing this buffer zone. We're getting slowly but surely we begin tuned in, but we don't have full clarity over all things. So forgive yourself. Do not blame yourself or judge yourself from anything. Just see your mistakes, correct them, and then once you've learned the lesson from your mistakes, you can be in the gratitude for having learned what you've learned. And so for this painting, I'm going to go back to the paintings. This painting is and there is just one more thing. It's like the fifth circuits of Avona. I'm going to change the color of the fifth circuit because it's a dark green on a dark red, and I don't see it well. Avona is the central universe. It is a universe. There is 1 billion perfect world. It's eternally invisible from the cosmos. The whole cosmos goes around it, and it's a universe of eternal perfection. It's like 275 million planets on the inner circle and 225 million on the outer circle, and this represents about all that things, the first level of outer space, all the visible galaxy at present time. And so this is, and I'm going to change the color of the arrows. I'm going to put it in dark blue, and I'm going to finish with a song. It's a song that talks about releasing the shadows and releasing the fear. It goes like this. Oh, I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Leaping and hopping on a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. And if I ever lose my hands, lose my plow, lose my land, oh, if I ever lose my hand, oh, if hey, I won't have to work no more. And if I ever lose my eyes, if my colors all run dry, oh, if I ever lose my eyes, oh, hey, I won't have to cry no more. Did it take long to find me? I asked the faithful light. Did it take long to find me? And are you going to stay the night? Oh, I'm being followed by a moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow, moon shadow. Sorry, I had to make it very short because I don't have memory on my phone, so I wanted to conclude with the page of Raphael. Gentle, kind, dreamer, and sincere. The situation is making new emotion coming up, new relation or invitation to an event. Your intuition is saying much. So just there's new good feelings that are emerging from within. So just allow those good feelings to emerge, and all is going to unfold and accelerate the process as we tune in to these good feeling thoughts within ourselves. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later. Adonai.